What is up, YouTube? Velion here. We're gonna watch the Nikita interview with Pestily. Thank you, Pestily, for allowing me to watch your video and use your content with permission that I asked. And I'll show a picture right here so you guys know that I'm not taking his content without asking him, because that's the polite thing to do. I'll leave a link to Pestily's video and a link to his channel in the comments below, or in this the description below, and you guys can go check him out. Obviously, I'm sure you guys know Pestily, so.
Out over Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube to find out what people wanted to let you know about, question, all that kind of stuff. Graphical update. So the first category is future of Tarkov. So the graphical update, is that still happening?
Yes, partially at least. So there are the things ongoing regarding the whole overhaul of graphic, of visuals, but I'm not sure it will be fast, because we're already making something for, I think, 2 years, but it's pretty slow, because we routing the power of people to something more important right now.
Yep.
So yes, it's planned. I don't know what exactly will be, but it's planned. Yes, it's still frozen at the state of pre-production.
Okay, so pretty much say the graphical update, they've been working on something for 2 years and it's still not ready, but they're working on it and it's taking slow. It's going slow. Russia 2028 is the game that Nikita is like, I think it's like his passion, and he really wants to get that done after Tarkov.
Any new guns coming to Tarkov?
New guns?
Besides the one you showed in Tarkov TV? People always have this question.
It's always here. It's always that question about guns.
In the future, can we smoke cigarettes in Tarkov?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What about the option to heal teammates?
It's also planned.
Okay, so that's pretty sick to me. He asked if healing teammates is planned, which to me is going to be awesome. Like, obviously you can't serve kit your thorax, right? But it would be super cool to have your teammate can serve kit your thorax, which it might be another item to be able to do that, but I think it'd be super cool to have that ability to like fix your teammate's thorax or fix your teammate's head.
I know you said that you didn't want to do any microtransactions in the future. There are a lot of people that are adamant that they want skins within Tarkov, being either gloves, guns, character skins, all that kind of options. Is that something you would consider?
We have skins already. You could
The
buy.
clothing ones,
Yes.
the pants and shirts, but I think they want more. They want ways to more customize their appearance, so they've got more of an identity within Tarkov.
Oh, I don't know. Personally, I'm still kind of nervous about adding anything related. So
Microtransactions.
microtransaction and everything. So I decided like just to keep it. Maybe we'll add something in terms of that, in terms of customization after the release. Because right now, all we focused right now is the release. And
Okay, so to me, that's confusing. He says that he doesn't want, he's scared to do more microtransactions, but he already has, what, skins? You can buy arena, you can buy PvE, you can buy like more stash lines and stuff like that. So why would he be scared if you could buy gloves or boots or like stuff like that?
There was an idea that I thought was kind of interesting. Would you be open to the idea of a classic Tarkov? So what that is, you know how like this classic WoW? So you'd bring back old customs and factory and everything with the old game and just let people play it again at some point. Like an old build. Impossible?
just it's possible, but it will require a lot of work, because all of the architecture within the game and the server will changed many times. And if you, it's not like just release the old version. We can imagine that we can have the early version of EFT with early location, etc. It was not meant to have a lot of players, right? Like right now.
Pretty much there's no way they can do classic Tarkov. So, but I don't know. Who would really actually play classic Tarkov? Like, what did you guys actually play classic Tarkov? Like, let me know in the comments below. Chat, let me know what you guys think.
Very broad question. Where do you see the game in 5 years? Like, what would be the ultimate vision of Tarkov in 5 years?
A sustainable process, DLCs, updates. I think something like we have now, but not that big patches and not that big updates, but something good, sustainable, solid in terms of updates for 5 or 10 years more.
This is how I feel about Tarkov right now. Obviously, like, we're watching this together. Smokey, you can cut this whole fucking thing out, or you can keep it in if you think it's good for the video, whatever. As much as we shit talk Tarkov, Tarkov has been out for 8 years, and it still has a player base. How many games have died or have literally only 100 people that play it? As much as I want to be like, Tarkov, bugs, blah, the game is still in a fantastic position where I can get on every day and still play it and still enjoy 50% of my day. You know what I mean? Like, maybe the other 50% it sucks because I died of fucking desync or whatever, but I feel like the game is in a good spot.
With 1.0, what is the expected game loop? So when you're playing the game, what are you expecting for people to do?
The main storyline quest, you need to escape from Tarkov. So that's the loop. You'll definitely need to complete all of the stuff if you want a good ending. After that, you will be able to start the prestige, next level prestige, and start playing it again. So that's the loop.
Is there the option coming up that you'll be able to customize your player? I know I touched on this before, but
it's not planned because again, I know that's a good feature, like a standard for MMORPGs, for example, or anything else, but it's just a matter of priorities, I guess, right now.
Like personalized character customization, like eye color, beard, hair, stuff like that is not planned. Frick you, Goat Shuffle. Yeah, X Defiant shut down today because nobody plays it. Because you want to know why? You want to know why? X Defiant came out. It was exactly like Call of Duty. They released it before Call of Duty because the other Call of Duty was shit. Everybody played X Defiant, and then everybody went back to Call of Duty.
Will you have the ability to switch directly from Tarkov to Arena and back to Tarkov without closing the game?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay. Early wipe progression. How do you see a wipe playing out at the moment? Because when we played the most recent wipe, it felt like the early wipe progression was over very quickly. And how do you foresee the future of a wipe, and what would your ideal early wipe be and progression?
I remember that I already mentioned that the last wipe it is fast because the arena and stuff, you can actually level pretty fast with the arena and everything. So the ideal wipe, of course, for me, it's way slower start. Yes. So that's why the next wipe we will change the progression phases and we will change the income from arena for sure, and also there will be some changes to flea market, so we won't be able to sell easily, at least things.
That makes me so happy. So pretty much what he's saying is that they're gonna cut the arena. Like, you literally bitching about how I fucking hate early wipe, but also I love early wipe. I like when it goes slow, but he's saying that it stops. They're gonna make it so they cut it in half for arena for like the progression where you gain levels and skills and stuff like that. So that makes me happy because this wipe was the first wipe with arena, and it felt like it was over in 2 weeks.
One person said, "Could you add a hammer? Add a hammer to escape from Tarkov, like a claw hammer." Seeing that you've got all the other tools from bolts, nails, screws, everything, but you're missing hammers. The only hammer you've got is a sledgehammer.
You mean the hammer as a item, as a barter item?
Yeah, just a normal barter item hammer. There we go. I told you, I read everyone's comments. There was a lot.
About the hammer, I never thought about it in hammer, but I don't know, we can add hammer, but sometime later.
This one's been talked about to death, but I thought there were some interesting points. People want to know more about the cheating situation. Are you getting control on it? I'll let you say whatever you want first, and then I'll bring up a couple points.
That's what, as always, it's the same, almost the same process every day. Because we, the whole system, ours and Pestily, it works like we cover, we close some kind of cheat, another cheat pops out, and that's the process for years. So basically, the process actually didn't change at all. Like, we thought about some more invasive anti-cheats, but I think Windows kind of blocked the whole subsystem of them. I'm not sure about it. Maybe it's not right actually, but something is not right with them to have more invasive anti-cheat. So you can have invasive cheat, because basically you can do whatever the hell you want, but you cannot have authorized super invasive anti-cheat or something.
There was a couple of points I thought were really interesting. Could you add invisible PMCs to the raid that would make it so when the people are cheating, they might accidentally shoot an invisible player, and then you would know that they're cheating? So, like, you know a honeypot, like how you can put a honeypot in the game, like loot that's only accessible if you've got cheats. People are saying if you added invisible PMCs to the raid, some people's cheats would target that player. It doesn't actually exist, and then if they kill that player, then you know they're cheating. I thought it was an interesting
I know what you mean. We have a lot of these things. We have a lot of things catching cheaters, like more than 30 different kind of things like you described.
That's the anti-cheat. Seems like they're trying to have more anti-cheats, but he said that Windows is kind of blocking it. So
kill cams.
I hope we will have them in the release. Well, like something I described, you will have this delayed
The camera footage.
Yeah, like it will be right after the raid, or with a slight delay you will get it, but it requires a lot of work in the EFT.
That's all. That to me is super cool. So having a not a kill cam where you die and then you have a kill cam like Call of Duty, but more so where you die in a PvP raid, right? So say I go into customs, I die, and then after the raid is done, like you get the ability to watch your kill cam or how you died. That to me is gonna be super cool.
The neck/throat hitbox and it needing more protection or a smaller hitbox.
I remember that I actually have had a comment on that, and I actually even said something about it, like maybe decrease it or increase another hitbox that's near it or something.
The throat hitbox is fucking dumb.
The prestige system. A lot of people want to know how it's going to work. Will you keep anything when you prestige?
You will know, guys. Basically, you will know. There will be the whole information about it later. Yeah, there's a lot of things in there that actually will be pretty interesting. So you will know.
Okay. And I think initially you said you couldn't do it on PvE, but is it something you would consider to help fix the economy on PvE? Because the economy on PvE is getting crazy, like insane, and it would give a money sink to help prevent the economy just getting even more and more crazy.
Okay, well, we'll think about it.
Okay.
What
These
He's like, I don't give a fuck about PvE.
skill system in Escape from Tarkov, people want to be able to level up their skills faster, particularly with a wipe like this current one, being so short, and people want to be able to level up and have a chance to get skills higher. Could you potentially, for a wipe, just test out increasing the rate in which people level their skills, or maybe reducing the diminishing returns for a wipe just to see how it goes as like a test?
I don't know. Maybe we can do it for PvE, for example. I'm not sure about PvP. I don't know, because it's always the same thing. Somebody's saying like it's too fast. Somebody's saying it's too slow. Somebody's saying it's too good. somebody says like it's really bad, and it's always like the same thing.
Do you have any plans to rework Lighthouse?
Yes. So we thought about it. So I really wanted to have additional area to be there, but the thing is, it's so narrow and dense in terms of. So basically, this location packed right to the side of the reserve location. We don't have an area to add. I even thought about maybe we should dry the ocean, the sea, a little, and it will reveal additional land or some laboratories or something. And you will say, that's a fucking great idea. You should do it. But I don't know, that's too much. And yeah. And of course, final location.
Yep.
And actually it's almost done. It doesn't mean that you will see it. Final location is for the release only. So you'll
final places for the release only. Okay.
A lot of people have how do I explain this? After about 2 weeks into the wipe, people feel like the maps are really dead, and a large amount of that is because of suppressors. Can we make suppressors either rarer or only quiet when they're using subsonic ammo, or like just a rework on suppressors in general? Because I think
I like this idea 100%. Because Jesse was talking about this yesterday. When you're playing Hunt Showdown, all of the guns don't have suppressors. Like, you still have some suppressors, but they don't do as much damage, and you hear fucking gunshots all over the place. So everybody's running a suppressor, and you can't hear them shooting anywhere. So, like, nerfing suppressors would be amazing.
When you hear people shooting, you know there's someone over there. For the people wanting PvP, they can run over to it. For the people wanting to hide, they can go, I don't want to go over there. There's people shooting. And I think it would make the lobbies feel less dead if you could hear more people shooting. But at the moment, most of the meta weapons are using suppressors. And so yeah, I'll put emphasis on that. One of the solutions for boss spawn rates, because I think a lot of people get really frustrated at running a map over and over again, was to actually remove the boss killing quest from the kappa. So if you could remove those ones from the app, from actually getting the kappa container, and then it would be focused on you kill the bosses for achievements. You've already added the ability to sell on the flea market and sort your stash, which I love, by the way. What about and hideout crafting?
Hideout, it will be pretty hard because we are unloading scene, as I believe, and it will be pretty hard for us. But about trading, I will ask.
What's coming in the hideout? Do we know? Is there anything?
So that's the quality of life updates, and then this is additions to the hideout.
There's still a couple spots left, or is that for 1.0 and we're not allowed to know?
You'll see. Something is coming.
So they're adding new additions. He's just not telling them. PvE event achievements,
and the rest of them I'll send through to you in a message. I actually don't have a lot more to go, so just to let you know. Achievements. So the event achievements. Are you planning to do when there's an event achievement? Are you planning to redo that event so people can get that achievement, or can they be moved to their own tab so people can 100% complete Escape from Tarkov?
I don't know. We need to think about it, because we thought that it would be so like a really limited achievement that you won't be able to have if the event is gone. But we'll think about it. Maybe we'll do something about it.
The way World of Warcraft has done it is, if you can't get the achievement ever again, it gets moved to like its own thing, and it's called a feat of strength. And it's like, you were there, you did the cool thing, you can show it off, but it's not stopping you from 100% completing the game.
That's really cool. I like that he asked that.
Are you still planning to have hardcore accounts?
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
Not much.
Okay. The last two things I have is there is 2 tasks that are currently broken in the game, called Getting Acquainted and Make Amends. It's for Lightkeeper. And if you are on this quest on PvE or PvP, I believe, but definitely PvE, you cannot... The quest has been bugged for about 2 patches. Can we get that fixed? Because a lot of people want to. It's the one to get the flash draw, the beacon, the butt plug thing, the beeps to go onto Lightkeeper. It's the quest to get that. It's broken, and that needs to be fixed so people can get Lightkeeper. And then the other big one, there was a fair bit of discussion about this, and I left it for last for a reason. The syncing between Arena and Tarkov is obviously a big thing, but it's a driving factor to make people want to play Arena. But the problem is, if you're going to lose rep or game progression because of that, it's going to scare people from ever wanting to touch Arena. And there's a fair few people that are this wipe have lost either a large amount of rep or quest progression. And is there a way to people can get that fixed? Because some people's reps got tanked so much that they had to reset their accounts.
So basically, it's almost impossible to fix it. We need to, I don't know, to have something like that backed up the profiles or something. And it doesn't matter because we will have a vibe pretty soon. So
yeah, I don't know how to word it in a nice way, but these bugs are game stopping for people, and they really either need to be addressed immediately or stopped, because yeah.
Well, most likely it won't happen again.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. Huge shout out to Pestily for allowing me to watch this video. Again, like I said, I'll leave you guys a link to this video, Pestily's video, and I'll leave you guys a link to his channel in the description below. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I definitely am really excited for a lot of the stuff that they did, the optimization. Hopefully they do faster skill leveling, early wipe progression. I really hope it's slower. As much as I hate / love early wipe, so I'm excited / not excited, but also I play this game so freaking much that honestly I'm just playing to play right now, so it doesn't really matter to me. But let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this video, and I will see you guys later. Peace.